Shebahn is back with us to talk through some of the big refereeing talking points. There's only one, isn't there, Shebahn?
There is. I mean, 14 minutes into the return of the Premier League, got Liverpool-Bournemouth on Friday, got everybody talking. But let's go to the game. Palace against Chelsea. Ever heard of Law 13? A little-known free kick rule denied Palace of that stunning goal by Eberechi Eze. I mean, when that happened, were you aware of Law 13?
No.
Right. 2019.
2019, it's 6 years old. How many times has it been implemented in those 6 years? I would love to know. Have you ever heard of it, Coisty?
No, never heard of it, mate. I've got to be brutally honest with you. It was a real surprise to me. And it was, I mean, let's be honest about it, Jeff. It's a brilliant strike. It's a goal. No, it's just a goal. Simple as that. But I'd never heard of it. So, therefore, the law says that it's not a goal.
This is it. I mean, if you have missed out on Law 13, I'll try and give you my best educational voice here. Given that Law 13 does indeed say that attacking players must remain at least a metre from a wall or more than two players until the ball is in play, Palace could not really object. Problem is that the law has been in place since 2019 and nobody knows much about it whatsoever. I mean, there was a lot of confusion around this moment, and it's something that VAR James Bell had spotted, that Guéhi, who clears Moises Caicedo, went out of the way to create the gap, and that was less than a metre away from the wall when the kick was taken.
You see, later in the game, when there was another free kick in a similar position, that Darren England went and put a white mark down with his magic spray between the wall and the next Crystal Palace. But I've never, ever seen that, in a Premier League game before. It strikes me that James Bell, the VAR, and Darren England are just getting fussy. They're just getting ridiculously fussy. And honestly, it might be a law, but it's a law nobody knows about. And by the way, get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And actually, sorry, Ali, go on.
I'm with Jeff totally. I mean, if we're ruling goals out for that and make matters worse, a great goal as well. I mean, I don't know. And I agree with Jeff as well. I think sometimes people are just trying to justify being there, the job. I mean, it's a goal. Go on with the game.
Yeah, and actually there's a good piece in the Game in the Times today, Jurgen Skierbrandt going into it in detail of similar goals that have come with the similar example. Reece James's late equaliser against Bournemouth in January, Bruno Fernandes's goals against Arsenal and Everton last season, all had this going on and nothing was flagged at the time. So maybe in the summer they've just had their get together and said, that's it, this 8-second rule now with the ball being picked up, that's been in place for a while, but we saw more of that yesterday.
Yeah, well, Ollie, who's a Burnley fan, has just texted and said this 1 metre rule and the 8-second rule for goalkeepers we saw at Spurs, you just know they'll be applied inconsistently and mostly in favour of the bigger clubs. And that is the finger that is going to be pointed. Yes. What next from the cheerful committee sitting in their meetings deciding how to rule out goals? Somebody else has said, are you bonkers? Gay shoved a player out of the way. It's a foul. That wasn't why it was disallowed. That's a completely different discussion.
Absolutely.
Totally different argument, irrelevant to this.
Yep.
Was the handball for Liverpool, by the way, against Bournemouth on Friday night, this is an AC1, was that a handball? Was that clear and obvious handball to you? Should that have been a red card?
Not for me, no, to be honest with you. It's all clear and obvious one, Shebahn, Jeff. I just think it drives me crazy. And then people go on about what really annoys me is their hands in an unnatural position. You got that kind of patter, right? Now, I think that is absolutely nonsense, right? And nonsense. When a football player is going to tackle or going to head a ball or doing whatever he's going to do, their hands are naturally not by their side. That doesn't mean it's in an unnatural position.
But that was a handball.
Yeah,
that was clear and obviously he handed the ball.
He grabbed at the ball. That was the problem. He grabbed at the ball. It's not a red card for me because, there's 40-odd yards to go to goal.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so that's why, VAR did check it. The referee's call of no red card was checked and confirmed by VAR with the action deemed not to be clear handball offence nor denial of a goal scoring opportunity. But Ekitike was in on goal.
But that's up for debate. That's where I agree with you, right?
Confused.
I think it is. It's a law again. Yeah. I think it is a goal scoring opportunity, but I don't want to see him sent off. Exactly,
and it would have killed the game. But then, if the law is the law, I don't know. If you guys can't explain it, then what chance have I got? I'm going to my bed.
Ali, Jeff, this rule's been implemented for ages. We're talking about this 1 metre away. Well, it really hasn't. I mean, it really has not been implemented. And Mark the Toon fan says, how many times have we seen opposition players join a wall and a goal goes in? Absolutely, we see it frequently. And Chris Hawkley, it's shocking you three do not know about the laws of the game. You steal a living yapping about... Chris, I bet you knew it, didn't you? Are you a VAR, Chris, by any chance? Hey, if not, you should be, mates. No doubt about that. I don't think that the great majority of football fans out there, or indeed the great majority of football pundits, would have known about that law because it is never, ever implemented. That's the truth of the matter.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.